Hi, and welcome to this episode of John's Motorcycle Rescue and Review. Today I am going to be showing you how to shift Honda's famous 10-speed transmission on their CB900 Custom. This particular bike is a 1982. Whatever your opinion of the Honda 10-speed transmission is, whether you think it's weird or over-engineered or cool, you know, the one thing it is it is definitely unique in motorcycling. And so I've recently done a review video on the CB900 Custom, and I had a couple of subscribers ask me to do a video actually showing how to shift the transmission. And so what I'm going to do is actually try to do that out on the road, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to grab my gear, I'll take the camera along with me, let's ride. I'm going to go ahead and shift up through the gears and show you how the overdrive system works on this CB900 Custom. All right, I am starting off in first gear, which is all the way down on this, and all the way down on this is low range. Second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear. And now to shift into high range, I'm going to use my heel. And I have shifted into high range. So now I'm in high range. And it's very easy right now. I go back to using the front shifter like a 5-speed. So if I'm downshifting, I go back down to fourth gear, third gear, second gear, and first gear. Now I can also leave it in high range and pull away. Now I'm still in high range. So I'm in fifth gear in high range now, and then I'm just going to show you if I shift it back into low range, it's kind of like shifting back into fourth gear. So I am back into low range now. And I'm still in fifth gear. So I use it typically like a 6-speed transmission, and then it's shifted back up into high range. And it's easier to shift it back into low range when you're actually at a stop and you don't have to really look down to mess with anything. But coming up to a stop now, I'm just using it, the regular transmission, until I get it stopped. And then once I'm in first gear, I can reach up and put it down into low range. So I hope that explains it. All right, these are the two shifters that I was just showing you in the ride video. But this is basically up and down through the 5 gears, and this shifts between the high range and the low range. So to actually shift it up, you don't use your toe, you use your heel on this pedal. So once you're in top gear, you just reach back and do that, and it clicks it up into high range. Because of where this is, when it's in high range, you have to take your foot up off of the shifter and go here to shift it back down into low range. And so that's best done at a stop, where you know, after you've gone down into first gear, you know, and are at a stop, you can just pop it back down into low range. So I hope that explains it, makes it easy, and kind of lessens some of the confusion about how this actually works. It is not something where you have to like shift into first gear and then first gear low, first gear high, then back down to low, then second gear, then low, high. Nothing like that. That's just not how it functions, and not how it should function. I've seen people try to do that, and it's ridiculous. So the best thing to do is just use this as an overdrive and shift it back down when you come to a stop. So hopefully that helps you get a clear picture of how to shift Honda's CB900 10-speed transmission, maybe dispel a couple of myths associated with it. I hope you found this video entertaining and informative, and until next time, enjoy the ride.